Hello, everyone. I'm still getting this timing right here from my remote location. So hello, everyone. I hope everyone's here, has arrived. Welcome to the Advancement Center. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Welcome to a new world. Welcome to your new life that's so far beyond anything that you've ever been able to imagine, as it may either slowly or possibly very quickly come into your awareness all at once. It's a really exciting time to be alive and here in physical form on planet Earth. There's so many of us that are feeling this excitement because we have a really strong knowing of what's real. And it's not what we see on the television. It's not these crazy things that are running around in our current reality. There's a lot of show, there's a lot of drama, and I love how eloquently David put something that our beloved Robert Young, who started this Advancement Center so many years ago, put out into the ethers for us to remember and know. This will be and is the summer of lies. And David's broadcast yesterday was just so brilliant. His ability to put together words and poetry or changing song lyrics. It's brilliant. He broadcasts every Monday and every Friday from our Advancement Center YouTube channel. And it's really quite amazing. As are Barbara Young, of course, Robert Young's wife, who broadcasts with us every Sunday, and Adrian on Saturday. And then, of course, tomorrow at the moment, we're still re-airing some of Simeon's previous broadcasts from a few years back, which is the basis for these invitations that I've been speaking about quite often lately, because I think many of you would really enjoy to receive them. And that's all you get, is an invitation once a week that has a quote from the upcoming Simeon broadcast. It's got the links to all of our free broadcasts. There's a total of 6 a week for our live. And yeah, so I'm just bringing in a little bit of the Advancement Center family. There's something for everyone here. And it's just such an honor and a pleasure to be here with you today. I think once again, I did this last week, and it seemed appropriate, and I'm going to do it again this week. But first of all, actually, I want to preface this. One of the things I noticed about, if you're watching Simeon's broadcast from a few years ago, if you're watching with us tomorrow, you can watch it anytime you like. When you have the invitation, you have the link, you can click on it anytime. But one of the things I found when I was rereading the transcript is the first part of his broadcast, the way he talks about connecting with your creator, with your bigger self, beyond the brain, beyond the mind, that's beyond this physical body, in awareness. I think I've shared before my experience of that. Whenever I sit here, there's so much support I get from the outer reaches of the universe. When I sit here, that the connection that I make with my creator as I sit here is pretty phenomenal because it's so fast, and I tend to stay there. So most oftentimes I don't even remember what I spoke about when it's all over. So it's really fun to have these celebrations. We all get together and celebrate after every broadcast. Every once in a while you'll hear something, I'll be like, oh, that's fun, I said that. But this feeling, this connection that for me seems to be strongest when I'm sitting here in front of this camera doing this broadcast most Tuesdays. It's so strong. And what I love about the Simeon that we've scheduled for tomorrow is that he's speaking about that pretty directly, the feeling of it. And so if you've heard me speak about my experience of the feeling of to be connected to yourself, to your creator, it's quite amazing. And for me to hear Simeon speak about it, just, how do I describe this? It's like I just saw like an umbilical cord going from my physical being to the outer reaches of the universe, to like an umbilical cord to my creator. It's really quite powerful, and it's quite amazing. So that's one of the fun aspects of the beginning of his broadcast tomorrow. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share with you just a bit from the broadcast that I did put in the invitation. Like I said, every Monday I create and put out this invitation for our subscribers, which you can subscribe right down below in the description of this broadcast and every broadcast. You can see where you could sign up for the Advancement Center mailing list. And we do not rent or sell your name or send you anything else, really, but these invitations. So here's another taste of what's coming tomorrow. We know that beyond all doubt, our purpose on earth is clear. We are here to rebuild and restructure so that the world of magic and miracles dominates every life and supports the path of the multitude of spirits that have entered physical bodies to form what you see in front of you right now. As we consider what we are, our framework of consideration continually changes at the speed of light and beyond, so that our consideration can never be stable, can never be placed as one picture, and can never be destroyed. That is another key point in the development of the future. What you carry and what you gather can never be destroyed. And every step along the way becomes a new life, a new world, a new beginning in the endless collection of what you have discarded over the eons of your existence. There is a question in everybody's mind that virtually says, I want to know about me. Who am I? What was I? What's my name? What was I thousands of years ago? And the answer to all of it is sitting in front of you. You are the mystery of all times. You are every being that you've ever known about. And an aspect of every master exists in each and every one of you. And many of you have gone beyond all that again and collected the mastery under the one divine being that has no name, that has no time base, and that's been there every lifetime and forever. It's so profound. It's hard to speak after sharing that. One of the things he also speaks about is how we discard parts of ourselves often it's after perhaps a bad experience, We don't like it. We say, oh, I'll never do that again, whatever form it takes. But as he says, it's like we're cutting off pieces of ourselves. It's incredible what Simeon brings. So Robert Young is the creator of the Advancement Center, and the advancement of humanity is the purpose of the Advancement Center, among other things. But Simeon, who I refer to, for those of you who may be watching for the first time or not aware who Simeon is, he's actually Robert Young's twin, who's not here in physical form, but is another being, you could say, in the outer reaches of the universe, not in physical form, that has spoken through Robert many, many times. And we all have a galactic twin. Personally, I've not experienced it yet, but I've experienced the magic of Simeon and Robert. On Saturday mornings this weekend, it's going to be noon, since, well, that's our schedule. If you get the invitation, and watch whenever you want the past recordings. Adrian will not be broadcasting this Saturday. But to witness, to experience this unbelievable, it's like flow of, I don't even have the right word for it. It's beyond information. It's flow of divine awareness, divine wisdom that comes through. And it comes through each and every one of us that sit here in front of this camera. It also comes through each and every one of you. When the mind steps away and your true divinity is just present and flowing through you, it's really quite amazing what comes through. Talk about gifts, because each and every one of us is so unique. It is a gift every time we receive the divine essence of each being. Often it will make you laugh. It will just delight you. It will move you. It can do all kinds of things, but it's really an experience to feel another's divine essence. And like I say, the support we receive when we sit here every week is so powerful. It so leaves us open and supports us in letting our divinity come through. And as I said, I've never been a public speaker. It's something that always frightened me. And for all those years, I sat behind the camera. As those amazing times we've been able to hear Robert Young or Simeon speak, and I was behind operating everything. It was just it was an amazing experience to sit there and watch. And so when Robert told us, each and every one, it's your turn now, I think we were all a little bit petrified. I sure was. And the fact that I don't even plan what I'm going to say, I don't use my brain to figure it out, to have a plan. I just step here. Now I have to turn the camera on myself, since I've had to relocate from Santa Barbara to Northern California, but it's really amazing just to experience this flow that comes out of seemingly nowhere. But is just the flow of our essence, our unique gifts. And that's really what we're doing here on planet Earth together. The more we are free in sharing our own divine flow, the more magic you see around you, which is usually followed by miracles. And it's a lot of fun. And we all had to get reminded for a minute last week how important love without seriousness, life without seriousness is. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy our own presence, our own being. And I think especially we're here to enjoy each other's company and the laughter and the mischievousness and the everything that comes with it. For me, I do happen to love being up here in the Sierra Nevada foothills because there's so many animals, there's so much wildlife around, and they're hysterical. It's like they always make me laugh. There's just this mischief, and it's fun. It's fun to be a part of this beautiful natural world on planet Earth. So that's all I have to share for today. Thank you so much for joining me. May every moment of your life be filled with this beautiful feeling in your divine connection with your Creator, where you follow your spirit and have the time of your life. So on that note, I want to send each and every one of you off with the most perfect life, with perfect health, and an absolutely magic future. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Genya.